HIM 103 walkthrough. Now, I know you've been good and you have watched the medical coding program orientation. The next step is let's take a walkthrough of each one of our HIM courses. This particular video is focusing on HIM 103. So let me share my screen with you and we'll get started. So I want you to go to My CCTC, and this is your login page. Go ahead and log in. Click on Student. Then if you notice over here on the left, you have your D2L link that will take you to your Brightspace or D2L. Now I want you to notice your 9 keypad right here. Click on that and type in HIM 103. And our semester is 2019-10. If you notice, right up at the top, you have the name of the course, HIM 103, Introduction to Health Information and Coding. Now, here is your opening announcement. This is your announcement board. So this is your welcome announcement. You see you have your name of your instructor, Dr. Sathian, the course name, when the course begins and ends, and how to get started. In other words, go up to the upper navigation bar and click on course content. Now here is your contact information for Dr. Sathian as well as the program director. The other thing I want to make you aware of and highly recommend is you print out your calendar of topics and assignments and your testing schedule. And I'll show you where to find that in just 1 month. Now, a minute ago, I referred to medical coding program orientation. Here's the link. I've put a link in each of your HIM courses in case you need to refer back to it. Now, each week you're going to have an announcement. Dr. Sathian will post an announcement similar to this one. And if you notice, it's an overview of what you will be studying during the week. You also have a checklist here of what your deliverables are. In other words, these are your assignments. These are things that you need to do. And notice right here is your due date. So your first set of assignments will be due August the 26th. In this particular program, all your assignments are going to be due on Monday night at 11:59. So your first round will be due August the 26th. This week, you need to review your syllabus, pair with MindTap, review MindTap instructions, complete the student information for read chapters 1, you have a PowerPoint, and then your assignments right here. So all right here for you to remind you, it's just a bullet list. Make sure you don't miss anything. So be sure each week to check on the announcement board for your review of what's coming up during the week. Now this is your upper navigation bar and Brightspace, if you notice. We're on the course homepage right now. Now to get to your course materials, you want to click on Content. It's just taking a second to populate. This is very much like a book. If you notice, you have your table of contents on the left, and under the table of contents, each module is like a chapter within a book. You click on the chapter title, and it will open for you on the right. Now, I'm going to leave it in table of contents mode so we can scroll through. Now, if you notice right now, I am in course information. This is where you'll find your README first, which sets forth the general requirements for the course, your syllabus A, B, C, another link to the program orientation if you like it. Same thing as what's on the announcement board. Here's your required textbook, your attendance policy. Now here is your calendar of topics and assignments. Highly recommend you download that, print it out, and keep it by your workstation. To download it, you just click on the arrow, click on download, and it will download to your desktop. Now, here is the tabulation of course grades and a grading scale right here for you. Now, we in healthcare take our integrity, our academic integrity honor code very seriously. Please do your own work. It's not going to help you on the national boards if you're not doing your own work each week. So pledge and promise and commit to yourself that it's going to be your work that you submit. The next module is, I've given you a copy of the current Allied Health Supplemental Handbook if you need it. Then the next module is getting started with MindPap. In this particular course, you're going to pair with MindPap. You click on this link and it's a video. Now, when you purchased your books at the bookstore, you should have an access code in it. When you click on this, it will walk you through the registration process with MindPap. You'll put that access code in. You only need to do it one time. And then after that, you're off and running. You just click on your assignment link and you're good to go. In this module, we've also given you how to use your ebook. You have an electronic ebook. If you want to check about your computer system to see if it's compatible with MindPap, having any issues. There's instructions on how to manage your pop-up blockers. If you need tech support with MindPap, all you have to do is click on this and we'll help you get a link. And it will also give you a phone number if you prefer to call. Really, I prefer to call, talk to someone. Usually they can solve it in just a few minutes. It takes a call if you email. So keep that in mind as you go forward. Now here's your module on testing for this course. Your missed test policy, test taking tips, your time, the deductions for exceeding the time limits. This is the other document I recommend you print out. This is your testing dates for the entire semester. And if you click on it, you will notice it gives you, just take a second to download. If you notice, it will tell you the dates for test 1 and the material it covers, the dates that the test is open, the number of questions on the test, and your time frame. That's test 1. Test 2 covers chapters 4 through 6. It's going to be open on October the 14th through the 15th. You have 25 objective questions. You have 20 minutes to answer them. No outside materials are allowed. And again, we remind you of if you exceed your time limit and your internet connections. Remember, personal computer malfunctions or problems does not provide you with an excuse not to complete and submit your tests or your assignments on time. CCTC does have a full computer lab for you at your disposal should the need arise. All right, let's go back and pick up where we left off. Now, let's look at Module 1. Notice I just clicked on Module 1. It opens on the right. Each module is set up exactly the same, so you can get used to it. The first document will be your learning outcomes. These are the things that you should be able to do once you complete all the learning within this module. You have your assignment sheet. You simply click on that. And it tells you exactly what you need to do. It's a bulleted list. These are your deliverables and the date that it is due. So each module has an assignment sheet. Your assignment sheet. Now, I need you to complete the student information form. Now, what you need to do with this is simply click the drop-down caret, hit download. Now, I'm in Chrome. It's going to open up right here. Well, it's just taking its time, isn't it? You simply open it up, click Enable Edit at the top. Here we go. Enable Edit. Complete the form. And by typing in your name, this is your electronic signature. Complete it in several pages. It's just your acknowledgement that you understand the course rating scale and that you have to attain 75% or higher to pass the course, the midterm grade, etc. Complete the form. Once you say complete the form, be sure when you close it that you save your changes. It'll save it to your desktop. Once you do that, you'll go to your assignment folder here. Let me switch to student view so you can see exactly what it looks like. Again, we're going to go to our assignment folder. You're going to click on Student Information Form. You're going to click Add a File. It's going to be on my computer. And then you're going to hit Upload. Now, then click on Desktop and you'll scroll through your documents on your desktop until you find the actual document. Click Open. And of course, it's telling me I haven't added a document. And hit Submit, and you're done. Now, by doing that, you're going to acknowledge this for all the classes that you're taking in the HIM program. Now, once you get that done, it's time to proceed to Chapter 1. This is your Chapter 1 text that you need to read. You click on this link, and it will take you in, and you'll read your Chapter 1. Here are your PowerPoints and your homework assignments, your knowledge check, your homework, your learning map. Please take advantage of your chapter reviews. This will get you ready for your test 1. Notice the due dates. It's open and when it closes. Now, once you finish Module 1, it's time to go into Module 2. Again, in this class, I can't overemphasize, watch your due dates when things are due. We have 10 chapters that we will be covering in this particular course, and we stretched it out over 16 weeks. So please keep up with your due dates. Your assignment sheet will help you. You also have your calendar of topics and assignments. So in Module 2, here's your Chapter 2, your PowerPoints, your knowledge check, your homework, your learning map, and your Chapter 2 review. Then we will do the same thing in Chapter 3, your assignment sheet, your chapter, your PowerPoint, your homework and deliverables, Chapter 3 review. Now, when you get to Module 4, you guys, here is Test 1. You have your assignment sheet. Notice in Test 1, the due dates is open from September the 16th through the 17th. Take your test first, then proceed into Chapter 4 material. Each module is set up identically, and you will just work your way through the course material. Now, let's say you need to email your instructor. Let's say you have a question and you want to reach out to Dr. Sapien. Go to your class list, click on that. Now, we will use myself as an example because I haven't loaded Dr. Sapien into the class yet. So I am going to go down through here. You find Dr. Sapien. In this case, when I use myself as an example, you see my name, Mary Johnson. You're going to click the drop-down area, click Send Email. And it will open up, and you can see it's got the course title in here. Put a subject line in, whatever it may be. Question. Then you'll say, "Hi, Dr. Sapien." And then you will type in your question. Be sure and sign your name. Thanks, Mary. Now, if it's real important, you can raise this to a high level, or if it's just normal, and then you click Send, and it's on its way. Now, remember, Dr. Sapien does work full time. If you send the email to her at 9 a.m. in the morning, she might not get it until later in the afternoon. She's not ignoring you. She will get to it as quickly as she can. And remember, she has 48 business hours to reply to your email. Now, your discussion board is here for you. Please feel free to reach out, explore, collaborate with your classmates. The only thing I ask is that you be polite, courteous, and professional. I've divided it up into groups like Chapters 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and 7 through 10. You just simply click on it, type in whatever you want to say to your classmates, and y'all have a good time. I feel sure Dr. Sapien will be in your posting as well. So if you have any questions, this might be a great place to post it where everyone in the class can see it. If you want to check out your grades will be right here. This is for your D2L grade book. Now, this is a way to look, and as you complete your assignments, you will earn your points. Here you will be points. This is like, everything's worth 100 points. So let's say you made it 88 out of 100. This is the way that it's achieved for each assignment. You're working towards building 75 points at a minimum to pass the class. So you will understand that. That's your homework. Here are your tests, and you can see how they're weighted. You can figure your midterm grade and your final exam. Now be careful down here. I have to put the chapter reviews in, but if you notice, they have no weight. They do not calculate into your final grade, but they're here if you want to check out what your grades on your reviews are. I highly recommend your chapter reviews. That's one way you can set yourself up for success and make sure you ace every test coming. Repetition, repetition, repetition. It always helps. You want to keep up with your attendance. Attendance is important. Remember, you're allowed 2 absences, which means not turning in any work for 2 weeks. On the 3rd time, you will be WA, to keep that in mind. But you can keep up with your attendance right here. If you have any absences, they will show. Diane A. P means you've been counted present. All right. I think that's a good review of 103. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to Dr. Sathian. She's there to help and support you and guide you on your journey and health information management. All right. Y'all have a great day. Bye.